fight for justice in the name of Licht Kreis! This incarnation of the Hollow Knight contains far more EXS than is normal. As an executioner of Licht Kreis, I've concealed my identity, infiltrated the campus, and investigated any enemies per Synthesis order. I've also mapped out the surrounding area. Though the Nightblade called this region home, they've dwindled in significance. The few remnants said to be rebirths seem to be in hiding. It's probably best to leave them be. The biggest problem is the group Amnesia, a band of power wielders assembled by Paradox. In their rise to prominence, they've left a number of innocent victims in their wake. Paradox's primary goal is to obtain the body of a rebirth. She also seeks vengeance against Licht Kreis. I admit that in our pursuit of justice, we may have rubbed some people the wrong way. I constantly tell the others to avoid missions that might cause friction with others. Paradox seeks to become a rebirth. This is something I cannot ignore. If true, tonight will be when Amnesia makes their move, when countless inverts are gathered and the abyss is opened. Which is why, on this Hollow Night, I will fulfill my role as an executioner of Licht Kreis and bring Paradox's evil deeds to light and then put an end to them once and for all.
Hey, look over there. It's a member of Licht Kreis.
Will you stop? It's rude to point at others like that.
2 inverts. A boy and girl wearing school uniforms. According to my intel, that would make the 2 of you. Actually, that'd make the boy one, known as the Predator.
Whoa, hear that? I'm famous.
Which makes you Sephiroth, who went missing a while ago. What reason do you 2 have for wandering around in this place?
What was that? Ah, I see. So that's what your name is.
That was pointless. It appears that Licht Kreis has been hard at work. I'm not sure where or how you found all this out.
Do not underestimate Licht Kreis's intelligence network. Of course, information concerning you came from a number of sources.
Well, if you already know that much, then surely you're aware that the Tree of Life no longer contains any power.
I've heard, but until I can confirm it for myself, I cannot just let you walk free, even if you are a Zero vessel as you claim. Also, a powerful EXS user was responsible for a major incident recently. This is why Licht Kreis must keep watch. And you have an obligation to tell us what you know.
Hey, let's just do this one. She's been a real pain in the ass.
You're right, Byakuya. She definitely knows more than she should. Go ahead and devour her. Just be sure that you don't leave any trace of her behind.
I guess conflict was inevitable. Very well. If a fight will settle matters, so much the better. Unfortunately, I have other duties to attend to, or I take you into custody.
Oh, so you think you can beat us? Or rather, me?
To be honest, you're hardly worth worrying about, especially compared to the road I have traveled, and what I must do tonight.
Harada? Is that you? What are you doing here? And what's with that getup?
Crap, this isn't good. I better change the subject before she finds out everything.
Kaito? I was about to ask you the same thing! And that sword! What is the meaning of this? Should I change the subject? No. How can I possibly do that now?
I was just training. Yeah, that's it. I was just practicing my swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, and see.
Your explanation is kind of pathetic, Kaito. That blade. It's the insulator everyone has been talking about, isn't it? There is no need to hide it. It was you all along, wasn't it? The one who's been following the Princess of the Nightblade.
And you're with Licht Kreis, I think it was called? I'm guessing you know all about this place.
Listen closely. Letting you go now is out of the question. The Nightblade may be a neutral faction now, But it appears that the princess and several others may have evolved into rebirths. And until I learn more about their motives, anyone allied with them is a threat. No matter your reasons, I must ask you to withdraw.
Hold on a sec, Haruda! It's not all that bad, you know!
I know, but I cannot allow you to make that decision on our behalf. Licht Kreis must take her and your sword into custody and decide whether you are good or evil. Please, Kaito, you have to understand. I don't want to see you in any more danger.
As expected of the Hollow Knight, a never-ending parade of power wielders. Judging by your ridiculous attire, you must be from Licht Kreis. Perfect. I was bored of fighting cannon fodder.
You must be Paradox, the leader of Amnesia. I am Orie Ballardiae, 5th Executioner of the Licht Kreis. As one who dares to replace order with chaos, prepare yourself to feel the wrath of the Hammer of Justice!
5th? Ballardiae? Never heard of you. Though I confess that, in a group as big as Licht Kreis, only a few of you are worth caring about. Edelheld, Zenith, and Wagner. That's really about it. Especially that red one, Wagner. He's been giving us all an incredibly hard time. I was hoping he'd show up tonight so I could send him to hell, personally. Anyway, I have no time to spare for you, little girl.
So, you do not consider me a threat? True, I may not stand a chance against someone who strives to become a rebirth, but it is my duty to see you punished, even if it means my death.
Wow, aren't we, little Miss Perfect? Even if it means my death. Don't expect to defeat me, or for me to allow you a quick death. Even pawns like yourself have some value in this game. I need you alive so you can deliver a message to Licht Kreis. It's an important role, you know. Being a messenger and running away in fear is much better than dying, right?
Immortality, in-births, and the power of EXS. None of these things are to be taken lightly. Power will manifest itself this night and bring about the void, and more victims will fall. I swear, on the memories of my mother and father, and on behalf of my wounded soul, I will deem that tonight will be your last!
Only the 5th, and yet you still have that much power? It seems that I have underestimated you, and Licht Kreis. Perhaps you can provide some entertainment after all.
You were a formidable foe, Paradox. As a vessel yearning to become a rebirth, I expected nothing less. If not for your hubris, you might have won. Now, submit to the judgment of Licht Kreis.
That's enough, child of Licht Kreis. I mark this woman as my prey first. It'd be troublesome if you were to take her away.
Huh? Nothingness? Ah! Ah!
Is this? The delicious EXS power of a vessel who sought to become a rebirth. Such a thing makes even a monster like myself tremble with excitement. Oh, the bliss!
What the? Even though she was wounded, to be able to overcome Paradox so quickly, and the voice! It almost feels more like a stream of consciousness. Could it be? The embodiment of nothingness. If you can understand my words and my will, answer my questions. Are there others like you? Voids that can understand human speech?
Why should I answer? But after such a meal, I'm in a good mood, so... Quite some time has passed since I became a monster. But I have never seen another like me. Satisfied, child of Licht Kreis?
Yes. Your answer is sufficient, I suppose. I do have one other question for you. 10 years ago, when I was still a child, did you... kill my parents?
Now that I will not answer. But something occurred to me. You defeated that wench, which means your powers rival hers. Are you willing to bet your life for the answer to your query?
You wretched creature! Very well, if that is what it will take to get the truth out of you, then so be it! On behalf of those the void has consumed, I will defeat you! In the name of Licht Kreis, I will deliver divine judgment! Rest in peace!
Well done, child of Licht Kreis. I shall give you whatever time remains to me before I am consumed by the Hollow Knight.
Once again, I have but one question. The void that killed my parents 10 years ago. Was it you?
I must choose my words with care. Because if I told you that I can't remember the faces of my victims, I'm sure it'd anger you. However, I am a void cursed with consciousness. And as I said, I have never encountered another like me. Therefore, it could have very well been my fangs that ended the lives of your parents. While this monstrous form is not so bad, I have sought freedom in death. Perhaps it was fate that brought us together. Could you do me the favor of ending my life by your hand?
No need to ask for such a thing. I swore that any void I encountered would feel the sting of my blade. Sentimentality will not keep me from ensuring no others suffer like I have. Farewell, remnant of an in-birth. Despite becoming a void, you managed to retain your humanity. For that, I will honor your memory and your suffering for the rest of my days. The Hollow Night will soon fade into the dawn, and tonight's battles will soon end. For years, I've lived for the moment when I could avenge my parents. And before me appeared a sentient void, Merkava, a beast who hunted humans and embodied the last days of an emperor. But in the end, I was unable to deliver the final blow. Perhaps I am ill-equipped to be an executioner of Licht Kreis. The last remains of his humanity, as well as his profound sadness, caused me to stay my blade. Memories of a previous life? Emotions? What was that warmth I felt? There's no point in thinking about this any longer. Once I am sure that you are the one who killed my parents, the next time we meet, I will put an end to your existence, Merkava. I've finished my duties for today. Why am I so tired tonight? Now, it's time to return to Licht Kreis. Kaguya, Mika, Rex. Back to where all my comrades are.